toward right center. Beltran on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, guys, if you want someone to look out for, my eyes are on Brett Lawrie. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Into the seats, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. You know, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, EK. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Swinging a high chopper. Underhanded flip on to first, and there are 2 down. And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the Yankees defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they've committed more errors than any team in the majors. They just don't look confident when the ball's hit to them. In fact, I'd say I call them sloppy. You're going to have to do a better job.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Here's Todd Frazier now. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. White Sox nothing. Yankees coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Carlos Rodon, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, these White Sox, as they enter play today, well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, finally some signs of life from a team that's pretty well underachieved so far this season. They've been playing some much better baseball of late, so we'll see if they can keep things pointed in the right direction.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Ready with the 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
1-2. Here it comes. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now a swing and a miss as Ellsbury's down on strikes for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, you still got to look out for Carlos Beltran these days. He is such a clutch hitter for this ball club. His average with runners in scoring position is up over 400 on the year, so expect him to cash in if he gets a chance.
The 1-0 delivery. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, some call Simmons a pitcher's umpire because he's been known to have a wide zone at times, but I think he evens it out, to be honest with you. Pretty fair overall.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. With a moment now, let's take a look at the White Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard-hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, if these guys indeed want to get themselves a win here on the road, they're going to need a big pitching performance. And this has been a very strong first inning to this point.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
And for a starter, he has one of the better fastballs you're going to see. That one at 95.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia is in his tracks now, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go. Deonder Navarro will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you saw it right there. He's got a good fastball, and he's going to use it. When you throw in the mid-90s consistently, you have to use that weapon.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. And this pitch misses for a ball, and the Chicago catcher's back even at 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So 1 gone now as you get a look there at where the Yankees stand currently in the American League East. Brett Laurie will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Well, you got to start a streak somewhere, and he's well into this one now. A 6-game hit streak with that base hit. He's swinging the bat pretty good right now.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Runners off for second. Chop foul right at home plate at strike 1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
0-1. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and He'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. And left for the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Brian McCann will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, guys, that's why they call it a batting average. He's been hitting over 350 in his last 10 games, but he had kind of a bad one yesterday.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. A quick out number 1. Alex Rodriguez, the third baseman, will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sounds sharp, too.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Batting 6th. First baseman,
Mark Teixeira will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Boy, and this is why you're trying to get yourself into good hitters' counts. This is just right down the middle on 2-0, and swinging at this should be your reward. But he decides to let it go.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. High and deep to straightaway right. Garcia looks up. Gone! So a 2-run home run for Carlos Beltran, the 396th of his career. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
have to do here is go back to that 2-out walk. I mean, without that, this guy wouldn't have even gotten a shot here in the inning. So here's another instance where losing your focus on the mound can really come back to haunt you.
Batting 8. Designated
Stepping
hitter,
in now, Greg Bird. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll check in here with an average of .325, 4 home runs, and 7 driven in. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
And that one is a cold strike as he's rebounded to run it full now, 3-2. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach. So he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot out.
First offering on its way. Rob Refsnyder is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Jacoby Ellsbury gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
The 0-1 delivery. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in. He's flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Well, when you're already in a deep hole, the last thing you want to do is keep digging. But the walk here is only going to make things worse.
Brett Gardner stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through into center field, base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. The runner from second crosses the plate. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And this is a spot where you got a chance to put away a team early. So this becomes a very important at-bat for both teams.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Now remember, he does have a base open here if he needs it. But this inning's already taken a big toll on him so far. So I'm not sure he'd want to make it any longer than he has to.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Ready on 1 and 2. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Men come to the plate, 4 score. Jimmy Rollins strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, a great sell job behind the plate, too. He sort of gently moved that glove back over an inch or 2 as he was catching that baseball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Grounded up the first baseline. Teixeira's up with it, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The center fielder, number 1, Adam Eaton.
1 away now. Here's Adam Eaton. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is there. 2 gone.
Left fielder number 53.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in is the left fielder Melky Cabrera. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Liner toward right center. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average.
Yeah, Matt, as we take a look at this graphic here, you can see this isn't one of the stats this team is very proud of. Nothing to write home about, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They trail here 4-0. Brian McCann digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Sometimes if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on you. He's lucky that didn't hit him.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hitter's count now. Here's the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
Now, he definitely doesn't want a redo of that second inning, so it'd help him immensely if he could get the leadoff man here.
Bat explodes as this is popped up. And Rollins will throw him out, one away.
Well, let's just see if we can slow this way down and see the point of impact. He's going to be bunched up a little bit on this one and get it right down below the label. And sure enough, that's a great shot right there. This bat just explodes on impact.
Alex Rodriguez is at the plate as he watches ball one.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Fastball is looked at for strike two. And that misses, so the count goes full to A-Rod now, 3-2. On deck, the switch hitter, Mark Teixeira. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The first baseman, number 25, Mark Teixeira.
So two are gone here in the inning for Mark Teixeira. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
And you kind of wonder if he's learned anything out there. There's another pitch right down the middle. I think he's lucky that that one didn't get hit a long way.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And Teixeira able to lay off again as they don't want to give in. It's 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with two away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner.
Now batting, right
Carlos Beltran will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the two-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
Lays off 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0.
Now, after the home run last time, you can see a more cautious approach this at-bat. They don't want to get burned again.
3-0 now. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taken 2.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Greg Bird stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the 3rd.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, and with 2 on now following the walk, he needed to jump ahead of the next guy, so that's a good way to start out.
And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Todd Frazier is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. Refsnyder is there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, catcher.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in is the catcher, Deoner Navarro. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Brett Lawrie stands in. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Brett Lawrie has moved around to different teams a fair amount in his career, and he's moved from catcher to second base to third to back to second. Say what you will, he's adaptable. Teixeira is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Adam LaRoche. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends. Rob Refsnyder is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Baseman, Rob Refsnyder.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And for that guy right there, this is going to be an important inning. He's already given up 4 runs through 3. And you know, they need to get a minimum of 5, hopefully 6 innings out of him. So he needs to show something right here.
Drilled right back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
And another hard hit ball off of him right there. And that's not the first one he's allowed so far. As you take a look at his line, not too much to write home about right there. This has not been one of his better performances at all.
Matt Albers is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Jacoby Ellsbury stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. ball and no strikes. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses the throw down. And he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
And it looks like these guys just don't want to take their foot off the gas pedal. They know even a lead like this isn't safe, especially with a lot of baseball left to be played. So he's on the move here, and he's into second with that stolen base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And he's retired here, one away. Brett Gardner will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. First delivery to him on the way. The runner's breaking for home. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze.
Boy, that's just the most exciting play in baseball right here. You're going to see him breaking on first movement at third base. So this is do or die at the plate. It's not a safety squeeze. It's suicide. He gets the bunt down, and he gets the job done.
Here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Avisail Garcia heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning.
Shortstop.
Into the box now, Jimmy Rollins, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Nobody out, runner on first. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Now he'll fake a throw to second and look to first instead. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Adam Eaton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. In there, strike one. Tap foul at home plate. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking. You've got to put this ball in play.
Melky Cabrera will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting,
Jose Abreu steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. That misses 1-2.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. In tight with the slider, 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Brian McCann will step in to kick off the inning with Alex Rodriguez waiting on deck for the Yankees.
Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw.
Bullet back up the middle. Well, this will find the glove of Rollins at short. One gone.
Number 13, Alex Rodriguez.
So one away here with the bases empty and set to stand in the still very imposing figure of the 3-time MVP Alex Rodriguez.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he can't get A-Rod to bite on it. It's 2-0.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner. 2-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Cabrera's there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Mark Teixeira.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Well, I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Fair to say, Todd Frazier will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Catcher,
Deoner Navarro is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Right side, hit hard. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Laurie. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Swing and a liner. Foul. Runners on first with one down. 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Adam LaRoche is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, look at this. The second for one. Not in time.
Oh, man, that would have been awesome.
Can't quite get the out after an impressive snag. Avisail Garcia will come forward now at a great RBI chance here with runners at the corners.
And these opportunities have been few and far between so far. They've got to make something happen soon, or this game might just get away from them.
And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We'll see Carlos Beltran lead it off. Carlos Beltran will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his two-run homer that was a big blow early on. Slider, and look out, that's up in the danger zone.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
And a swing and a miss that time by Beltran, and he's set down on strikes for the first out. Greg Bird ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. To 2-2 now. Got him swinging in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Bird is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Rob Refsnyder is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And now with the 0-2 count, he's got probably 5 different pitches he can throw here. So as a hitter, what are you going to do?
Hit hard towards second. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting,
Jacoby Ellsbury will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Breaking ball for a strike, 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out.
Meanwhile here, a stolen base attempt is not going to work. Jimmy Rollins is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
And another foul ball. And here's a swing and a miss by Rollins. He's set down on strikes for the first out. Adam Eaton will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Drives it to deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and striding in is the left fielder, Melky Cabrera. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Refsnyder scoops it up. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Zach Duke will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Jacoby Ellsbury stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Center fielder.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Ellsbury rounds it at first, heading for second now. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Into the box, Brett Gardner. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance.
Yeah, he did his job nicely last time up.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Now a pickoff play at second. Back in standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again a throw. And the fans don't like this at all. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Starlin Castro will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
A 1 pitch on its way. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily.
Just keeping an eye on him.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit to short, taken in by Rollins. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Brian McCann will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Here's the 1-0. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
With 2 outs and a base open, I don't think he's going to see anything here the rest of the at-bat.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
Here it is on 3-1. And the count will be full. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Jose Abreu will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Todd Frazier stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Deonder Navarro will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I like how he's approaching things here. He's got a good, safe lead, so he's not setting guys up for wasting a lot of pitches. He's coming right after everybody.
Now here's a ball popped up. This behind the plate for McCann. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends. Alex Rodriguez digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And he lays off there 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. The first baseman, Mark Teixeira, digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Oh, and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, this is a scroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Fastball at 88 that time, a ball and a strike. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Oh, and he took something off of it there. It's 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And this is swung on and missed that time by Beltran, and he's retired here for out number 2.
Designated hitter.
Greg Bird will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. Gary Sanchez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Sanchez.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1 and 1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Brett Laurie, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Castro. And a leap over at first, but he comes down with his foot on the bag to record the out. Adam LaRoche will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Right fielder.
Avisail Garcia makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark.
And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, we talked about how they needed a good outing out of this guy, and he gave them that and even more, finishing off the complete game victory.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, just the 1 run allowed, but anytime you can give your bullpen a day.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, Nathan Eovaldi finished the complete game in his win as the Yankees got the win over the White Sox 5-1. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Red Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the home victory against the Astros 6-3. The Orioles halted their 6-game losing streak as they defeated the visiting Tigers 3-2. The A's got 11 overall hits as they destroyed the Rays 8-2. The win was their 6th in a row. Adrian Beltre had a home run and 3 RBIs, helping the Rangers push past the Blue Jays 6-3. The Tribe knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 5-0. The Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 6-5. The Angels had 12 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 8-5. The Miami Marlins put together 10 hits total as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-1. The Reds amassed 14 hits in the game as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 8-3. The Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 5-4. Tyler Thornburg won his 5th game out of the bullpen, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres 4-3. The San Francisco Giants snapped their 5-game losing streak as they got a road win against Arizona 7-5. Jason Mott got win number 1 on the year as the Rockies downed the Mets 7-5. The Los Angeles straight wins. As always, thanks for tuning in. That's all we've got this morning. Enjoy the games later today, and we'll see you tomorrow.